Welcome to historic Nippert Stadium, home of the... The offense lining up for a first down play. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He'll pull it down. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. They believe they can run right here. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Looking to throw for it. Trying to get to it. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on 1st down. He's got his man.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. Quick strike complete. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Notre Dame coming to the line with another 1st down. Shoots it to the left. He caught it, and he will score. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Breaks the tackle.
And listen, they didn't get the huge play off of that, but I love the ability to show that and be able to show plays off of that jet motion and just show them you're willing to complete it. But, you know, get those little chunks at a time. It doesn't have to always be a home run. That's still a successful play.
They get to him as he throws. And it's intercepted. A turnover from the defense. That kind of play can... Here come the Irish, back on offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the side.
Looking for a huge play. Reels it in and goes out of bounds on the left side after the huge gain.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame! First down here for the offense. He's going to pass. Coming after him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. After the misfire, it's 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Pushes forward for 3 out to the 13. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Showing the arm straight down the left side. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Off play action on 1st down. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Notre Dame lines up quickly.
Well, he's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in the last game, gets his first sack right now. I think he has...
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. Quarterback adapting. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. The Irish send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in the...
And it's caught inside the 30. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. They'd hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they use one there to set him up inside the 30 for no more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. So now on second and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. They're trying to get to it. Fires deep on the run. Pass on the way. It's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He wants to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. He's going to take off. Still on his feet at the 45. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Looking to move it through the air. Trying to get behind the defense. And they took a shot, and it's incomplete.
When the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page on that last play, timing has got to be so critical, especially when you're throwing to the perimeter of the field. They just didn't have it there.
He wants to throw here on second down. This time on target. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. They're working that left side. Makes the catch and knocked down. Got 5 wideouts spread across the field on 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people help.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Bearcats. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He's looking to throw it. He'll take the deep shot. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone to take a deep breath and digest what we just saw in Cincinnati.
Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And he's coming out of the end zone. And he loses the ball deep in his own end. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Here come the Irish back on offense. Feeling some heat. Notre Dame right back to the line. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. They're bringing heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. And this defense is taking up residence in the backfield, and the crowd loves it. 3rd and long. Buys a little time with his feet. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And the kicker delivers. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Not going to risk. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3 and out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some 1st downs. Get some positive momentum.
It's complete to the right. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. New set of downs after that completion. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. That linebacker was a heat-seeking missile, and the heat that he sought was the ball carrier.
Yeah, great job, great feel. Linebackers are making all the calls in the defense and understanding when I need to come through that gap and come through with bad intention. Those guys are usually 245 pounds of heat-seeking missile.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Looking left. It's complete. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. They'll try the run. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
I think one of the hardest things to do is stick to the run when it's not working. But it's those runs right there that are the reason why you have to do it, right? You can't get too one-dimensional. Keep slipping those runs in there. Keep getting a little bit of positive yards. Next thing you know, you look up and you might break one of those after you got them a little bit tired.
We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. Notre Dame ready to go with another 1st down. He's going to pass. Getting some heat. The offense coughs it up, and they were on the move. And he coughed it up, and good thing he got it back himself. The drive continues after that fumble scare sent the offensive coordinator's blood pressure into orbit. on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. And now this offense on 1st and goal has a chance to break the tie late. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Flushed out of the pocket. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They've got the lead. Offense getting set for 1st down. He wants to throw. Back open in the middle. Tackled immediately after the catch.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Forced out of the pocket. Going to try to get it himself. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down.
It's the 4th quarter. Every second counts, right? It's a one-possession game. We're chasing the QB. He scrambles around, does such a great job getting positive yards, keeping this drive alive. We need a score badly. We got to keep drives alive like this. Wonderful job.
And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Pryor. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Pressure coming. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And more yards after contact. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Looking to throw on 2nd down. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Couldn't find his man last time. That leaves him with a 3rd and 6. The give and tick, 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 tick. In his sophomore season, he's really learned to find that running room. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The clock and the scoreboard on their side as they come to the line, 1st and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Kangaroos his way.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses...
It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game right at the end.
Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Out of the shotgun, will hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
There's the handoff. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. Second down play coming up. Quarterback keeps the football. As the first down is still going. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. And the Zips look to keep this drive moving. Here comes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
That's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Got space looking for the end zone here. He'll be muscled out of bounds, very close to the goal line. The Zips come to the line in a hurry-up. They'll try to run this one in. Defense stuffing the runner. Ball still spotted at the 2-yard line. Offense facing second and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Ball spotted at the 5 for this third and goal play. Pass caught. Can he get in? Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. He goes down. The first quarter will end on that sack. Well, Akron has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. The pass rush closing in. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. And the Zips will have 1st and 10 here. Offense looking to throw the ball. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12.
Well, LSU for years has played a one-gap defense that loves to pin their ears and get upfield. It's a risky defense.
And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks.
Chris, what a shock, right? Come to an LSU game and you see a defensive lineman overwhelm an offensive lineman and come up with a big sack. When was the last time you didn't see LSU have defensive linemen who can make life difficult for quarterbacks and offensive linemen? Because I can't. They always have big boys who are athletic.
And the pressure gets to him again.
Now they put that Nick. That's the right call. You get more
more speed to be able to cover for those 5 defensive backs, and also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking for a deep completion. It's incomplete, the defense. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. And now they run the draw play. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, the defense coordinator this week, all week, telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And they pick up the first on the ground. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. The Zips will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. 4th down completion to the left. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up the first down.
And the Zips looking to cash in this red zone trip. A little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer. Well, that's exactly how you dice up with zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go. Now, give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him...
And he runs it in for the score. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. The Zips looking to use the up-tempo offense here. He's going to pull it down and run. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. Important 2nd down play coming up. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Looking for his back. He finds his man. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. And the Zips pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. The back's got it on a counter. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength. Play action here on first down. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. The sack sets up 2nd down.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. The Zips will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the punt coverage team able to touch it. The Zips offense comes back out onto the field now. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Using his legs on the scramble. The 1st down pickup, tackled at the 45.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the first.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Lets it go on the move, launching deep. Gets made down inside the 15-yard line. Well, Kirk Akron has the lead here. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Snags the quick throw. And he's tackled after the catch. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Offside. Defense.
The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. And the Zips come to the line with 1st and goal. And the quarterback just sneaks it. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. We'll see if the offense can punch it in. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Akron. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll give it to the running back. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now
Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And he's got it down there inside the 35. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Here comes the Akron offense back out there. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? There's contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Zips come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Bringing pressure. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they...
The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. And looking to throw now on first down. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. That sack makes it second down and forever. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.